過ぎた季節が嘘だとしても重ねたぬくもりは嘘じゃない君が残した背中の傷跡は今もずっと甘くてだからずっと痛くて
Yo, what it do, everyone? It is your boy, Leon Moki here, back with another chapter of The Children of the Future Number One Hero. In the last, chapter, I focused on the arrival of Izuku and his harem's future children, as they now begin putting the act of their plans to protect their parents. With soon, the Order of Chaos began attacking UA in secret. However, 6 of the children began to impede the main forces of the Order of Chaos from attacking their father and their mothers. With soon, they began fighting back against the Order of Chaos. So, with that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? Chapter 2, Meeting Our Kids. In the city district of Masafu, a certain hero group that is beloved by children in all ages, the Wild Pussycats, with only 3 of their members, being Mandalay, Pixie Bob, and Tiger, go on patrols. However, a certain action almost cost them their lives. Villains began attacking them out of the blue, as they wanted to focus on saving civilians and defending themselves. They figured that it's because of the loss of All Might and the growing form of villain activity that many villains began getting bold of attacking hero groups such as them. However, something crazier happened. A brunette-haired boy with glasses just stepped out of nowhere and basically thrown and chucked tons of cars, stoplights, also that of street lights and trash cans at the villains, and to the point of preciseness that he knows on when they're going to dodge and everything. And the weirdest part for Mandalay or Shiro, that, the boy looks almost like her in a certain green net that her nephew has been fond of. With then looking as he has that of a cloak over his body, saying, "My calculations have always been correct, no matter what. So, you fools believe that you can attack my mother and my aunts on patrol. Foolish mistake, Chaos Lords, because now I'm going to make you wish that you never did." As he soon removes the cloak, as his costume almost looks like that of Izuku's. However, it's more reddish, and also the gloves have that of cat paws on the palms. Soon he pulls out that of a headset that looks like that of cat ears as well. However, the headset amplifies his quirk. Soon he telepaths. He speaks to Mandalay with his quirk, saying, "Miss Shiro, you have tons of answers that I can give to you and Miss Ryuko, and also Mr. Uri as well. But right now, taking care of these villains is the most important thing. Also, focus on evacuating the civilians most importantly." With then, Mandalay is actually caught off guard that not only that he is manipulating the objects around him, but also telepathically talking to her as well, as all of this is completely catching her off guard. But she knows that the boy is right, saying, Pixie Bob, make sure create a dirt shield to protect all the civilians while we evacuate. With then Pixie Bob saying, but what about that kid? Saying, it seems like he's already taken care of things. With then Tiger saying, you sure that we should leave a boy to face against him? We don't even know if he has a hero license or anything like that. I know, but I don't know why, but part of me trusts him. Plus, he also telepathically talked to me. With then Pixie Bob saying, wait, Shino, are you serious? But then that kid also has, yeah, he most likely has a mind quirk such as myself. But right now, we need to focus on protecting the civilians. So that's more important. Within hearing this, the Wild Wild Pussycat members decided to listen. Within, they now begin saving as many people as they can. As for somewhere in that of Shibuya, Tokyo, with then multiple thugs getting knocked out, saying, easy, as this being the current number 5 pro of Japan, Mirko. Ha, a bunch of losers. What made you think that you could attack me? Saying, we only attacked you because we were paid to. None of us would be stupid enough to attack the number 5 hero right now. Saying, huh? Then how much were they paying you? With one of the thugs saying, at least 100,000 yen. So we couldn't pass up. Who in their right mind would? With soon, Rumi was soon poked on the neck, and then was injected with some kind of something. With soon she swat somebody as the person that she hits with her arm was knocked to the ground. With soon that of a syringe of some kind of some liquid, saying, what the? As then you little. With then she begins buckling down on her knees, saying, how? What did you? Saying, we'd be stupid to go after one of the best pros of this and the next generation. So we had to make precautions. Saying, how the hell did they even get past my super hearing? No one should. With saying, you're wondering how we got past. Technology from the future is quite advanced to even get past that of somebody with your heightened senses. It's only because of certain quirk mutations that our cloaks can't be. But this generation's quirks, let's just say, that's not there. You don't compare to ours. But soon, multiple people with blades, knives, and also bats, with some of them even using their quirks to create weapons as well. We're saying, time to die, Mirko, and goodbye to your bastard children. With soon, Mirko saying, children, before a figure teleports right in front of her, as it being Yuto, as the shy and timid boy looks back at the Chaos Order members. As for a split second, he had that of a cocky smile on his face, before teleporting away. Would Suit say, what? With one of them saying, isn't that one of those Midoriya brats? Saying, what are they doing here? Weren't we the only ones supposed to be here? With then they began hearing screaming and basically yelling across the abandoned parking lot, with saying, time to die! With then one of them being slammed into the pavement, before another one being basically kicked right into the gut, sent flying into one of the street lights and parking lot street lights. With soon another one getting that of a powerful roundhouse kick to the face, as it almost sounded like his neck being snapped. However, it wasn't, at least not yet. With soon multiple the woman, or rather, young vigilante, being Fuyomi, daughter of Rumi and Izuku, began going on her violent rampage, saying, "This is gonna be fun. And not only that, I have more justification bludgeoning you bastards to death for attacking my mom. So, don't die on me just yet, because I'm going to enjoy having fun." Within, one of the members saying, "This girl, there's a reason why her vigilante name is the Beast." With then soon she's saying, "Here I come." With soon rushing at each and every one of them, beating them to a bloody pulp. With soon somewhere else across Japan, as in a small elementary school in Masafu, with one of them saying, "Miss Todoroki, I need your help." With it being Fuyomi Todoroki, Shoto's sister, helping out her classroom as always, being a diligent and caring teacher, as she loves her job more than anything. But soon, a couple of members of Order of Chaos were about to stroll into the school. However, they're soon stopped in their tracks, as they're unable to move because their feet are frozen. Within, soon a bubble, they begin hearing that of laughter, as it being giggling laughter, as one of them saying, "Ugh, look up there, up in the air." They soon see that of a white-haired girl with that of red and green highlight tips. With soon she began giggling entirely in her hero costume, as it almost looks like that of a snow fairy costume, skirt and all. However, on her arms, having that of gauntlets that almost look as it seems like they're able to regulate her cooling temperature and even warm her up if she overusing her quirk. With soon she's saying, "Sorry, can't let you be attacking my mother right now." And besides, it's school time right now. I got to take care of this before school ends, and I get to see my mom too. So, with soon a ball of pure cold misty ice formed in her left hand, saying, "I need you guys to chill out and hope you don't burn. And also, you might be feeling some burning at the end of this." As she says this with that of a calm, caring, and cute smile. However, in her tone, it was far from anything of cute and calm and caring. Within, a burst of ice that almost looked like blue flames was sent at the Order of Chaos members, as their screams are muffled by the sound of ice creaking and covering their bodies entirely. With then, somewhere in that of Shinjuku of Tokyo, a tall mutant-like Foxwoman is currently at that of a small restaurant, actually taking a break from her current job right now, as she couldn't help but sigh, thinking that her life hasn't been as much interesting as she hoped it would be. With soon she and thinking that, given that nowadays heroes are not as plenty as they used to be since All Might's retirement. However, she's noticed that there are many new young heroes coming out, and seeing that they're doing their best to ease people's tension, part of her can help but admire their hard work, as somebody like her who doesn't have that much of a backbone to even stand up for herself. But soon, I Josei Ipan couldn't help but sigh, saying, "Well, I better get back to work. I don't want my boss yelling at me again." As she was about to leave the restaurant, blue flames began to engulf her the front. Where soon she screams out, "What? What's going on? What happened?" As soon she began hearing people screaming and yelling, as the people in front of her are basically engulfed in blue flames, with one of them saying, "Ugh, we were so close to killing her. How? How did they know?" With one of them saying, "It couldn't be the heroes of this timeline. They wouldn't have just to save some generic mutant quirk woman." With then a female saying, "It has to be the brats, the Midoriya brats." With soon, Josei iPad couldn't help but say, "What's going on? Why did a hero stop them, or is this a villain attack?" And were they trying to attack me? With she soon looked around, looking at the person that actually saved her. With soon the person that saves her as being Cone, her son, as his hero costume is basically is completely similar to that of Izuku's costume Gamma. However, instead of having his trademark red boots on, or having that, or that of his white gauntlet gloves, instead his body has truly transformed into that of a Ketsune, with him having that of 6 tails on his back engulfed in flames, and his feet looking that of fox legs, and with his entire skin turning that of white, and his white ears now becoming more prevalent, with soon his eyes having that of green, light green with a touch of blue irises in it. "I won't allow anyone to hurt my mom. Not you chaos bastards won't even lay a finger on her." As he prepares another blue flames, with soon he's able to see the invisible figures of the Order of Chaos members coming at his mother, as he soon sends another blue fireball right at them. As he's able to tell each and every one of them by using a support device that Ken made for him, as it looks like that of a Dragon Ball Z scouter. With then he continues throwing more and more flames, trying to protect his mother. Back at UA, the Order of Chaos's main attack force, composed of 30 agents, was stopped by the 6 children of Izuku, as they began dealing tons of damage and defeating their main fighting force, with Sojiro basically flying around, propelling himself forward with using his flames, while also kicking them senselessly, while also in the air, even using his flames to allow him to spin while kicking them as well. As for Yumi, she began using the debris and all the rocks that the battle was making to create that of a barrier, using her gravitational pull to circle around her, and only pushing certain giant rocks towards her foes, with saying, "Eat this!" With soon multiple rocks being sent flying at the Order Chaos members, with many of them grunting in pain and getting knocked out. As for Ren, he's basically wrapping them around his limbs, while also knocking them into other members of the Chaos Order, with soon him jumping around like it's nothing, kicking, punching, and also wrapping around them, trying to keep trying to keep them from, well, either hitting him or his other siblings. Ken, on the other hand, is using his support gear to stun and basically paralyze many of his enemies as well by tasing them or even striking them. Not only that, he's even using Izuku's shoot style as to knock anyone back who gets close to him before shocking them to unconsciousness with his support gear. But soon, he begins looking through the security cams, seeing, good, looks like many of the other teachers are starting to show up alongside the police. Also, it looks like the police and other heroes are starting to see the other attacks all across Masafu and Tokyo. That's good to know. With soon a Chaos member saying, "Die, you pink-haired bitch!" With soon Ken just basically punches him back before dealing a powerful kick to the Order Chaos member before sending a taser dart into their neck, shocking them while dealing quite a bit of damage to them as well. With soon saying, if you're going to keep the element of surprise, don't basically announce your attack. It's quite predictable. With then soon, as for Sid and alongside Hiro, the two are fighting against other members as well, with Hiro basically demolishing each and every one of the Chaos Order members by slamming them into the ground, slashing them with her sharp claws, and basically flying them into the air and then dropping them. Not so high to the point of killing them, but to the point that some of their limbs begin to break and some also being knocked out from the pain of falling from such heights. As for Sid, he's using One for All at least that of 10% of knocking out each and every one of the Order's members by using Izuku's shoot style, while also doing his own style of martial arts as well, mixed in with the shoot style being capoeira. And surprising, given he's doing this in that of a suit of armor. However, he soon uses One for All, Power of the Six, Smoke Screen, as then vents in the suits begin to open, as then smoke begins to come out of Sid's hero costume suit. Within, everybody surprised and shocked before Sid knocking each and every one of them as yellow lightning continues surging across his body. With then soon everyone else in Class 1A, Class 1B, and all the teachers and faculty are still shocked and surprised about what's going on here. With then soon, Izuku couldn't just keep on sitting by and watching this as he activates One for All at least at 8%, rushing into the fight. With then Aizawa saying, "Midoriya, what are you?" With then Bakyo saying, "Damn it, if that damn nerd's going in, then I'm going in too." With then Bakugo also blasting into the fray. With soon, everyone else in Class 1A follows after the two certain leaders of Class 1A, with then members of Class 1B following after too. With Monoma saying, "We can't let Class 1A have all the glory as always." With then Kendo saying, "Not agreeing with Monoma about the glory thing, but we do need to help out our fellow students." With soon Setsuna saying, "Yeah, everybody separate into teams so we can work with that of Class 1A and ourselves to support them, and also those other guys too." With everybody agreeing with Tokage. With soon all the other teachers saying, "Damn it, looks like both Midoriya and Bakugo are really starting to influence them." With soon All Might saying, "You can't really disagree with that. You could say it's bad or good at the same time." With soon Aizawa saying, I still think it's bad. With soon all the other teachers step in too to fight against the Chaos Order members. With soon Bakugo dealing tons of explosions towards the members who are still standing, screaming out, die! With soon Sojiro also sending a burst of flames from both his hands and also his mouth at the same time, screaming, I'm gonna kill you! With soon Bakugo saying, seriously? Get your own catchphrase, you damn extra. With soon Sojiro saying, you're calling me an extra? You haven't even reached the main character status yet, Bakugo. Wait at least 10 more years until then. With soon Bakugo hearing this saying, you want to say that again? With soon both of them shooting, with Sojiro shooting his flames and Bakugo shooting out his explosions, knocking back Chaos members who were planning on attacking the other one's backs. With soon Sojiro saying, I could have handled that, saying, yeah, right. With then soon Uraraka using her gun head martial arts, able to, counter each and every one of the Chaos members by putting them in grapples and holds, slamming them to the ground as one member was about to attack her, but soon a rock being sent flying at their head, knocking them out into the ground, as it being from Yumi, as she soon waved, with Ochako looking at Yumi as she's saying, why does she look like me, but also looks like like Deku too? Within Mina actually coming next to Ochako saying, Ochako, get a hold of yourself. There's still more. But soon Ochako saying, oh, right. With then Tsuyu basically jumping around, not kicking each and every one of the, Chaos members. With then she using her tongue to wrap around one of the members and was about to slam them into a nearby pavement of. However, she hit something else, as it being another order member that was also being grappled into by that of Ren's elastic arm, with soon both members actually getting knocked out and dropping to the ground. With then Tsuyu looking at Ren, with then Ren looking at Tsuyu. With soon he brings back his arm before waving, with soon Tsuyu actually having that of a surprised face on her stoic face, with Ren still having that of a stoicism, but his body action says it all, that he's grateful and also glad to see Tsuyu at the same time, is what she can guess by his actions. With Class 1B as Kendo alongside that of Hana and Kamakiri, as Kendo is dealing tons of blows with her gigantic fist and precise accuracy to many of the members, with Kamakiri basically slicing through their weapons and their quirks, as he's basically having a ball, striking each and every one of them, feeling like he doesn't have to hold back. With even Manga actually helping out as well, with using his quirk to create tons of sound effects that will basically keep each and every one of the order members at bay, or distracting them, or dealing tons of blows before his throat actually becomes pretty dry. With then Setsuna giving that of advice and some orders to everybody else around the field, even to the teachers too, about certain people who still need help. However, one of the Order of Chaos members sees Setsuna and saying, die, you Midoriya woman, bitch! With then Setsuna was about to counteract the attack, however, she wasn't fast enough before Hiru steps in, grabbing the Order of Chaos member, and then soon tossing them into the ground, with creating that of a small crater with soon Setsuna saying, I really appreciate that, whoever you are. With soon, Hiru looks at Setsuna before she turns around, saying, just make sure to keep up your blind spots. It's reasons like that is why you always end up being saved. With then soon, Setsuna was actually caught off guard by Hiru's words. With then she flying back down to the battlefield, saying, she knows about one of my biggest weaknesses? And I wasn't even that prevalent during the sports festival. How does she know? With then back with that of Kenshiro, actually looking through each and every one, as there are only a few members left of the Chaos Order already knocked out, and some still fighting. However, each member begins dropping like flies, with Kenshiro looking around, seeing the members being dropping, as it being Izuku and Sid fighting together side by side, as they both continue using shoot style, as each of their attacks and strikes mirror one another, with Izuku doing a roundhouse kick alongside Sid, within both of them flipping backwards, dealing another kick to another member, before soon after Izuku preparing Black Whip alongside Sid as well, saying as Izuku screams out, one for all, Black Whip, with Sid saying, one for all, Black Whip, with then Izuku screaming out, Black Straight, with Sid saying, Black Javelin, with Izuku, Black Straight feels like that of a elongated punch towards one of the order members, and then Sid's Black Javelin is basically cutting off the Black Whip, sending it like a projectile towards the remaining members of the Order of Chaos, with soon each and every one of them were all taken out. Oh, enough of this bullshit. With soon everybody looking at Hiru, with then Yumi saying, Hinata, with then saying, where Midoriya's children? I am his damn daughter alongside Setsuna Tokage. With then everybody is shocked, surprised. With soon Ochako's mind just went blank for a bit. With then Setsuna saying, wait, what? With soon Sid basically scratching the back of his messy hair, saying, not just him. You see, I'm Izuku Midoriya and Melissa Shield's son. Where soon Izuku is having that of a small panic attack within All Might, saying, young Midoriya and Melissa's son? What if David finds out about this? Oh God, what if Melissa finds out? With soon Sojiro saying, ugh, and me and my sis here, her name's Yumi, we're both Izuku Midoriya's and Ochako Uraraka's children as well. We're twins. With then hearing that, Ochako's face begins turning completely red and flustered. With Sue, she's saying, I had children with Deku. I get with Deku. With then Mina couldn't read the room, saying, hey, it's a dream come true, isn't it for you, Uraraka? Don't you think so? You finally get to be with the man of your dreams. With soon she begins passing out, where she falls to the ground. Within Tsuyu looking at Ren, within Ren nodding, within Tsuyu also blushing quite fiercely, saying, Ribbit? Soon, then Aizawa saying, and what about you? Was it Kenshiro Midoriya? Saying, yes, my name is Kenshiro, and as for my mother, I think you're all aware on who she is, if you can tell by the look of my hair and my eyes as well. With soon Aizawa couldn't help but sigh and basically massaged his his temples with saying, "You're Mei Hatsune's son," alongside the problem child as well. With soon Kenshiro saying, "Exactly. Now you know." With soon, everybody in Class 1A was either bewildered, surprised, could not believe the mysterious visitors, or rather, the number one thing is that everybody's on their eyes is that Izuku Midoriya gets with multiple women and has multiple children with them. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter. It basically showcases all of the children's quirks. I haven't basically brought up that of Kagami and, well, that of Psycho yet. Expect their appearance again, probably in the next chapter, where they'll be infiltrating that of the Paranormal Liberation Front. So yeah. Also, what do you guys about the reactions of everyone else at the end of the chapter? Do you think I did a good job with them, or do you think I needed some work? So just tell me guys what you down below. Also, please check out my Discord, my gaming channel, main channel, and Patreon. All linked in the description below. Also, subscribe and hit that bell notification to date when I upload on this channel. So, enough said. This is Leon Mookie, signing out. Later, guys, and take care.